I'm gonna hold in the front.
Hello and welcome back to the SNHU Esports Arena. We got some Super Smash Brothers Ultimate
Yes,
for
we
you
do.
today. Some crew battles coming up. My name is Shirley, joined here with Dargo. Hello, welcome back up here to the
So
desk.
glad to be here. So I had a lot of fun last week. I had to come back for round two.
Absolutely, and we've got two games coming up. One at 7, that's about to be up in just a few minutes, and another one that'll be coming up at 8. I guess I say it was at 7, but it's 7:09 right now. Start time is now. You okay? Turn your clocks back 10 minutes. It's 7 right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now who are we playing?
Yeah, for our 7 p.m. game, we're going to be against Ohio Wesleyan Onyx.
Ooh,
So
that's
that should be
team.
pretty exciting. We've got a brand new overlay for this as well.
No
Should be
way.
pretty exciting to see. It's all, it looks super cool. It
That's
looks a
true.
lot like our Valorant layout.
It
So
does?
yeah, it does. So
Ooh,
we're
that's gonna
kind of
be
getting,
interesting to see. It's a
yeah,
Valorant overlay in Smash Bros.
yeah,
That's some innovative stuff right here.
super super clean. I'm excited to actually see it in motion. Got little webcam frames on there too. It's gonna be awesome.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Absolutely. And before we get in, just want to say, Smash Bros, this is a weekly thing now. This is
It
every
is?
single week we're doing these crew battles. Yeah, absolutely. This is up here with our other varsity sports competing up here every single week. So if you have got a love for Super Smash Brothers, every Tuesday right here.
Every Tuesday.
Check our Twitter, all sorts of updates there, twitter.com/SNHU esports. And you'll be able to find all sorts of updates on our matches, as well as any clips that come out tonight. Be able to find them there, share them with your friends. If you've got a friend who plays on the varsity team here, find the sick clip that they got and send it to them and be like,
Find
dude,
this
you're awesome.
Find the sick clip, or if you know if they're playing tonight, come down to the SNHU arena right now, and you'll be able to catch both games live.
Absolutely. One of my favorite things here about the preseason is that we've got, these double headers or sometimes like quintuple headers.
Quintuple?
Or like we've got a lot of games happening at once, all in one night. So if you come down at any point, usually after 6 p.m., but varies a little bit by each day,
That's true.
you come down here, you can catch, between 2 to 4 games every single night of the week, well, barring one. But that is Overwatch isn't playing quite
Yeah.
yet. They're waiting for Overwatch 2 to come out,
Yeah,
but
we got some time. We got some time. We got, I think, like 21 days?
I think so. But so right now we're just going through the stage strikes, getting ready to go in game. But basically, recap: the arena is super super alive right now. Be sure, if you're interested at all, if you watch the streams, if you're someone who checks in every single day, come down to the arena, come check it out. There's some really really good vibes in here, especially when we've got some teams like Smash Bros. There's always a ton of there's always like a lot of people in here. Valorant, there's always a ton of people in here. Basically all the teams, there's a ton of people in here
Yeah,
because
there
there's
is.
just so many people on the teams this week. They come in, they bring all their friends. It is such a good time. If you haven't been down here yet this semester, definitely you want to get down here.
Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Was it this past Saturday? We just had our first ever tournament on campus, the Multiversus tournament, and it was a huge turnout. Everyone that came loved it, and I can't wait to do more with this arena.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you guys are planning to put something up every single weekend.
Yes, we
so,
are.
it might not be a tournament or anything like that, but if you keep your eyes once again on our Twitter, twitter.com/SNHU esports, you'll be able to catch up on all sorts of events that are happening. Something happening every weekend, even some weekdays too.
Yes.
There's some stuff going on in here as well. During open hours, and there's always a lot of people in here during the day. It's
Yes, there
crazy.
are. It
Looking
is.
at this how this place was last semester,
Compared to now, it
it is
like
a world of difference.
exactly. There's so many new faces, so many friendly people, even some returners. It's just a good place to hang out and be.
Oh yeah, what I'm thinking of is like last semester or last year when Halo came out and the arena was just packed every single day. That's what open hours are like every day here, pretty much. But as we get ready to go into Smash in just a little bit, looks like we're going to be going into Town and City, just getting loaded in. Should be exciting.
I'm excited.
First matchup is Terry versus K. Rule. So that's going to be on Grono coming up first, and versus Ohio. I mean, they've got a very interesting roster right now.
We were taking a look at it earlier, and it's some. I gotta say, I'm impressed by what Ohio's gonna be bringing out today. I kind of is someone I that I want to see. I kind of want to see player 3, mostly because I saw what he plays, but I'm also really excited to see how SNHU and Ohio go at it today.
Me too. I mean, like looking at Ohio Wesleyan's roster here. I mean, you've got Cloud. Cloud's got a soft spot in my heart. I know some people can't stand the character, but
Final Fantasy, man.
yeah, I'm a Final Fantasy head, and also he's just kind of really fun.
Yeah,
So
he is. He is.
I'm a big fan. But and then you look at the rest of the roster, things start to get weird, right? You got
Oh.
Sora, you got Piranha Plant, you
Piranha
got King
Plant.
K. Rool, which we're about to see up here in just a second. Should be pretty interesting. I mean,
I'm
we've got a very, very much wild card team here coming from Ohio Wesleyan, whereas looking at SNHU, you know, we've got some really, really strong picks coming out. Although the craziest one that I think we're seeing tonight is going to be Lucas if
Yes.
that gets up here played on stream. But as we go ahead and get in, are seeing these little webcams come. We've got Ongorono up there on screen. He was up here on the desk last week as well. Definitely show him some love for being here. Playing Terry, love to see it. But, I mean, especially against K-Rool, I think this is going to be a very, very tough matchup because Terry is going to be so fast, and he's going to have some pretty decent options at range to actually try and bait out maybe some more armor moves and actually play rush down fully all the way on K-Rool here.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how both players adapt to one another. Just King K. Rool just keep that distance with his cannon, his crown, and then Terry just wants to get up close in your face, do the normal fighting game style, and just to lose a stop.
Already a scary situation and a fantastic
okay.
spike. That is something that Terry is so good at. Those spikes are at such a deadly angle. And I mean, Ongorono's sitting at 28% right here. Gets the spike on the platform, and he is just running circles around Yogg right now.
3% already? King
Don't
K. Rool's
do it
already
again.
up. Oh, it's down.
I think he expected a heavier commit there from Ongorono, but he saw the cannonball come out and knew that he really didn't have time. I mean, K. Rool's got to worry about, he's got a very linear recovery. When he tries to come back up on stage, it's very, very predictable. And if you're a character like Terry who's got that incredibly offensive spike, that's just, you know, a free hit right there and potentially a free stock if he's a little too predictable with it. So he will have to try and shake things up when he actually gets off stage. But Ongorono here, 82%. This could easily be kill potential for someone like K-Rool if he's able to hit one of his bigger hits. But now he's having some trouble getting back on stage. He's able to armor through that spike. Doesn't have to worry about it too much. That's a decent thing in this matchup because you know Terry's almost always going to go for that spike when you're off stage.
Yeah, absolutely. We see here.
Oh, no way.
Like Croc was on the menu tonight.
Oh, Ongorono.
3-0.
Yeah, Ongorono takes that one without losing a single stock. Barely even got into kill range. What a crazy player there. Especially, I mean, K-Rool, that just seems like such a tough matchup for him there.
Exactly.
We saw K-Rool last week as well going up against Sordy, and it looked a lot like that right there.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it kind of did. But in this scenario, with how heavy K-Rool is, all his armors, reflect, projectile zoning, I'm going to be real. I thought it was going to go the other way, but Ongaro has proven his worth here tonight on the stage.
Yeah. I mean, I think K-Rool kind of gets a bad rap as being like a little bit of like a beginner character. Like you go into like you just queue up online, you're gonna run into a bunch of K-Rools who are playing and you know just throwing out spamming armor moves and stuff like that. But actually playing King K. Rool into someone who knows what he does is like so
Scary.
hard. It is so hard because he is, you know, very much just a linear character. So you have to get really, really creative with your mind games and actually really get into the head of your opponent. He is essentially, I mean, a really, really heavy fundamentals character when you're playing at this level.
That is very true. Now, who do you think we're going to see next? We saw the K. Rool come out. Now, who do you think we're coming in next? What are we going to see?
So
we're going to see that we're going to get wacky?
I'm kind of hoping to see the Sora coming out, but we are hearing that it's going to be Ongorono staying in versus this Piranha Plant, which should be exciting. Piranha Plant's kind of a weird character.
I've never seen a Piranha Plant be played at this high of a tier, and as someone who plays Piranha Plant on the side, I am very excited to see what is going to happen.
So, Piranha Plant's kind of an anomaly, right? Because
He is.
here in America, almost no one plays him.
Really?
He is a very, very weird pick here in America. But in Japan, they love him. It is crazy. If you look at like the pro scene for Smash Bros. Here in America, Piranha Plant is almost a non-factor. And then in Japan, they love him. He is like considered to be kind of up there over there.
Hey,
So maybe hidden potential, you know?
Potential, yeah.
Maybe no one here in America has just gotten around to figuring out how he really
the hidden
works.
gem, a diamond in the rough.
Exactly.
So we'll see.
And I mean, that's kind of the scary thing, right? Piranha Plant is like, he's like an off-meta character, right?
Yeah.
But he is still, I mean, he's popular for a reason overseas. So if you're really able to tap into that potential, I think you can actually play really, really strong. And I mean,
Yeah, he's
at
got
this,
he's got a lot of
Yeah.
wacky waving arm flailing kind of abilities with you don't know each direction is a different move and you never know what's going to come out next.
absolutely. And I mean, especially he's got things like poison that come out, just start to rack up free damage essentially, and just throw out these huge hitboxes, control a lot of space.
The neutral B spike ball has a bunch of different angles and maneuvers. You can dodge and weave in through the platforms.
I think this might be a little bit of a weird matchup for Terry,
And
honestly.
I'm down for it. I'm down to get a little crazy.
Because right now, I mean, how many times has he walked in front of the
I
camera?
think this has
That's
been
like-
the third time that the coach of the Super Smash Bros. Team has walked in front of the cameras while casters were live. So I don't know what this guy's deal is, and I know he's not paying attention to me, but it's okay.
So
it's
disrespectful. He's got his back turned to us while we're talking to
he's-
him. Can you
he's got
believe
the-
that?
He's got a lot of people to
Oh,
corral.
yeah,
so
that's-
I,
there's like a
I'll give
billion
him a
Smash
tiny bit
players
of the
in here
benefit
right
of the
now.
doubt, but I will still roast him every time.
Yeah,
I will
absolutely.
hold no bars.
So in this matchup, Terry versus Piranha Plant, I feel like this is going to be very much Piranha Plant trying to control a lot of space. He's going to be trying to throw out these huge hitboxes and keep Terry out. He's looking to zone him here, whereas Terry is looking to just try and push through as quickly as possible.
Let's get in. Let's see what happens. We got the pair trying to run in, but the Piranha Plant got that poison already stacked. What do you think is going to happen?
And already gets a good grab there, throwing out the spike ball, putting some early pressure out, 36% already onto Angrono, but the power dunk coming through. Finish off that combo is going to even things up here. Only a 1% differential here. A very nice bait there, going to whiff punish that commit. And now Terry, a decent spot, will get hit by this Nair. Still has 55%, but is doing a lot of damage.
Barely dodges that spike ball, by the way. Even if that spike ball is out of the Piranha Plant's mouth and drops down, the enemy can still get hit by it.
There's Power Wave there to challenge the Poison Cloud. And that's a big thing, right? Piranha Plant wants to get this Poison Cloud out. That kills?
Okay.
No way. I mean, I guess he was pretty high up,
he was
but
pretty high.
I was not expecting just a stock to be gone just like that on Grono, sitting at a comfy 69%, going to get thrown off to 83. He's able to get back up.
Recovery.
That's scary.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful recovery.
Yeah, he's going to take some damage from the Poison Cloud here, but just trying to get some good distance here on Wesleyan's plant. Able to get through. Nice deflect onto the ball. Has go. It potentially very, very dangerous here. But he's able to find something big. Nice power dunk once again to get him to 90%. Lemon's having some trouble getting back on the stage. Fantastic! Power Geyser sends him off screen. Now with only one stock left on Grono, is he going to be able to keep this up? He's on the ropes right now, 123%. Can't get back up on stage.
Barely.
So unfortunate. But hey, I mean, think about this, right? He has taken 5 stocks so far and only lost 1.
That's a good trade-off. You know?
Yeah.
Sacrifices must be made for the greater good.
If he's able to keep up this value, that is going to be so huge. Power Waves out, trying to challenge the shield here. Gets the rapid jab off the edge. Very, very nice power dunk. Been trying to get back up. On Grono, trying to push forward, trying to keep both some space here. Very nicely done. Plants at 106%. Lemon on the ledge. Goes up the Poison Cloud. Just going to take some damage from it, but
Gotta be careful over here. It's sitting at 120 with Angaro at even 66. One wrong step from Lemon, and that's the round.
yeah, I mean, if Lemon's able to control center stage here, he's in somewhat of a decent spot. I mean, I think he's always going to have to worry a little bit about this, and there's going to be the power dunk that comes in once again, sends him off screen just barely on Grono. Now taking his 6th stock away from the other team, only losing 1 in the process.
Hey, listen, if your main dish is gonna be alligator or crocodile, you gotta have some veggies with it.
Oh, yeah, put some
Come on.
greens there on the side with it.
Nice sauteed up with a little power geyser. Duffy doing it again, just doing what
That
Duffy
was
does.
our fault.
That-
We put the camera on him as he came through.
Yeah, I'll give him benefit of the doubt. But
Yeah.
still, we're not here for Duffy. We're here for Angoro. That was
Absolutely.
6 stocks for 1. That's a deal right there.
I mean, even going into this next match here, right? He is going to be at a disadvantage. He's either going to have to go up against a Cloud or a Sora next. I think Cloud could potentially be a little bit messy for Terry. Once again, just those big hitboxes. He's going to be able to throw those out, control a lot of space, as well as he has got some really great kill moves. Characters that struggle to get really consistent kill pressure can struggle against Terry because, you know, you get him above 100%.
And he can just...
Yep, he unlocks his kill move. He can just, you're gone, right? You need to finish off the kill there. It's not like Smash 4 Lucario.
The power guys.
Yeah, it is brutal. So you have to be able to finish him off. I think Cloud could do that very, very easily with Limit Break. Sora,
Yes.
I think, is a wild card. Sora is a weird character.
But come on. It's Sora.
That's true.
Sora's got range coverage with Blizzard, Thunder, Fireball, shifting through, very aerial and mobile character with a counter.
Yeah.
A counter for someone, having a counter going up against someone who is as close range and kind of combo heavy as Terry could potentially throw a monkey wrench into the plans.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be very, very heavily into the mind games. Is the thing he's going to have to lean into a lot here. I mean, once again, like you said, Sora's going to have a lot of projectile coverage to kind of try and zone Terry out here, but it's still going to be pretty tough for him. I think Terry is just such a fast and lethal character, and, you know, I think that Ongrono really, really just makes it look good, right?
Yeah.
Like, Terry is already a super flashy character. You just ignore it. You know, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right.
How am I not used to it?
It's like a decoration.
Exactly.
You know, like in Town and City, you've got all the little animal villagers behind
The
you.
Sora.
Actually, seeing Sora come out. Okay.
What were we just saying?
I'm excited.
Mind reader
Mac
daddy.
coming out here representing Ohio Wesleyan on the Sora. Ongrono. Drop a stock here. Takes things. Only got 2 stocks left.
Both sides raring to go. Let's see what happens. Fireball already out. Already shifted to Blizzard. Both characters keeping zoning. Sword yeah, both guys just zoning right now. Who's going to make the first hit? Strong move.
I mean, Ongrono here is really just trying to and establish presence here. He's got to be able to find a way to get through this. And he is able to get a very nice power dunk there. Start to take some screen space, but immediately that distance is going to get remade again by Max from OWU. Ongrono taking some big damage here at 71%, doing a fantastic job with this zoning. The Blizzaga coming out, can get some free damage onto that, but does overcommit. Ongrono unfortunately not able to punish that there. Will get the block punish, though, brings him up to 56%. Now just throwing out these counter projectiles. Now in a little bit of a weird spot right here. He is able to get through the Thundaga. Now right on top of Max. Does get hit by Blizzard. Get to the Ice Storm here. But Go is in the house. 104%. Ongrono just has to get one good hit here. Ooh, very, very nice recovery from Max. Able to get back up, and a fantastic hit is going to send Ongrono off the side. He's only got 1 stock left. This is all extra credit. He's been doing extra credit forever.
Yeah. If Ongrono just hits one good move, it'll make out the down stock worth it. These Sora's been doing a really nice job of cycling through their spells. I will give him that.
Getting great usage out of these, able to really play around the rotation fantastically. Ongrono's able to find that hit that he's needed for so long. Bringing Max down to 2 stocks left. He has now taken 7 stocks off of Ohio Wesleyan. That is more than half their team.
Ongrono getting a little high up, but able to come back.
Good punish there on the Thunder. If Terry's really able to close in, great counter. If Terry's able to close in, that's very scary for Sora. Some of his stuff is not so active up close, especially Thunder is just a huge opening. Ongrono getting in there, building up some serious damage. Will take a good bit there, but does have
back
Go.
up. Go time?
Could potentially find a very, very early kill if he's able to get a good hit here. He lands that plus the Wolf. I get the power, guys, and sends him off the top. Right now, 1-1 on Ongrono. He is in this lethal state right now. Tries to go in, is able to get the dodge punish.
That spot dodge was huge right there, practically saving him. Close range, power dunk. Thor coming in, trying to get off the edge.
Oh, he's able to get in. Woo, but it hit the down tilt,
Oh,
but the
the
counter
counter
comes through. He's at 133%. He's got to hang on here. But Max, just as well, is starting to get equally high up here. This is kill range. The power guy is going to get the RKO. No way on
This man's a
Grono.
menace.
He's tearing through Ohio Wesleyan. There's only one left standing.
I'm the double power geyser.
Terry's so cool. Terry's so cool.
Dude, he's awesome.
What a cool character,
He's a cool
man.
character. That go meter, I'm just so happy we got to see like more than a basic kick coming from Terry.
Absolutely.
All those power guys were insane kills.
I was so shocked that Star KO went through. I thought
Yeah.
he just barely wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, I honestly thought that Sora was going to be floating down from the top and just trying to zone out, and then I'm ignoring it at this point. I don't care about it. Anyway, but
He knows. He's smiling about it.
He knows what he's doing.
I can't believe this guy.
But honestly, I gotta say, outstanding plays from both sides. The Sora zoning with with their spells. On Grono's Terry, the double geysers.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, when you're playing against these traditional fighting game characters in this game, they are so oppressive. They can get on top of you. They can just lock onto you and get stuck on you and start to build up some serious damage, right?
Yeah.
So being able to zone out Terry can get in there quick. That's an oppressive matchup. And Sora did a fantastic job. Max did a fantastic job at actually keeping him out for such a long time. But just, unfortunately, I think the big issue is that Thunder is such a huge opening. And you got to cycle it out. You have to use it as quickly as possible. Fire and Blizzard, fantastic. They're so great at controlling space. But Thunder just leaves that brief little gap in front of you. It's good if you're at a range, but Terry has so many options to close that distance immediately.
Yeah, and Thundaga is also is to my knowledge a strong hit, one of the sort of strongest hitting specials. So having that weaved in with the fire and Blizzard, and those Blizzards were well timed, I will admit.
Oh, he got so much value off this. So much damage.
Just being able to stop stop Terry in his tracks, it was insane. It was just it would be able to stop his momentum.
Yeah,
stop him like a Blizzard, freeze him in his tracks.
Absolutely. And now, I mean, OWU. We're going to see their anger come out here. This Cloud's coming out. He's the last line of defense. He's got 3 stocks left versus SNHU's 10. He's got to run the gauntlet here. We'll have to see exactly how he pulls this off as we get started with potentially. I mean, this is kind of match point here for SNHU, right? Grono could take the whole thing here. And if you're the rest of the Smash team, you got to be feeling pretty comfortable right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously everyone would love the time in the spotlight, but I think they're happy to give it on Grono. He's been an outstanding player tonight. Already hitting up 13% on this Cloud.
Yeah, being up on those platforms versus Terry is so scary because there's so many easy power dunk conversions. Now, going off the edge a little bit there, just barely able to get back up. Nice punish! Now going down, hits him in the air, brings up to 64%, not able to get the spike, not quite high enough, but that is such a huge damage differential here. And Grono's got to build up this damage so quick. Going to be limit there from Jack of all trades, but another power dunk, 109%. He's off the stage. He's going to hit the Omni Slash into the shield, not going to be high enough to kill.
That was really close right there, hitting an Omni Flat. If all 7 hits, strikes ahead, that would have been the stock.
That was almost a kill. Jack of all trades already in such a rough spot, 153%. No way Grono doesn't get this next hit and find the kill. Hits him with the up air there. Gets so much knockback on that. Now just trying to wait for him to push into a fantastic punch with the rapid jab, but doesn't land the final hit now. He's in a rough spot, 87%. Trying to get back on the stage. Power does come through. Are you serious? He finds the stock there, and he's still alive. He has to keep trying to go as far as he can. A fantastic punish once again, misses the follow-up, but is able to hit him once again with that up B as he tries to recover.
Both sides are playing pretty defensively at times, but if they feel comfortable, they're trying to secure those kills. Go meter out! 84!
How does he keep hitting these power dunks to get back onto the stage? Yeah, this go meter, if he hits this, Busterwolf's going to get punished. He's at 127%. Got to try and delay his recovery here. Got to worry about this. Fantastic Busterwolf!
Oh, I'm so happy to see that come out.
He's not able to get the spike. Has to land one more big hit, though, and he's just building up damage. But unfortunately, Jack of all trades is going to be able to hit that final hit. Send on Grono finally back over to the spectator booth. But what a crazy player, man.
Still insane. Almost taking 2 stocks off. Then sitting at on the edge of his heels like a cornered beast. Man pulls out the Buster Wolf, sends him flying.
I respect it.
I do
respect it. He was destroying them, absolutely chewing through them. And now Jack of all trades has to do the exact same thing. He has to do what Ongrono just did. He has to chew through the entirety of SNHU. SNHU's only down 3 stocks right now. The entirety of OWU is at 2 stocks. That's not even 1 stock per match left. He's got to take one of these matches without losing any stocks.
That is stressful.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
This is going to be a tough setup here. And I mean, Ongrono, opening player here. I didn't even notice him run by. I think
honestly, if he had walked by, I would have applauded him.
Yeah. If he took the victory lap there, it was
deserved.
But I mean, looking at the rest of the Smash team, it doesn't get any easier from here.
What was it? If mine with Angora, I know Angora this time, but isn't he also like a freshman, first year?
I believe so.
So he has truly made a name for himself tonight
Yeah.
at this arena.
I mean, we saw him up here on the desk last week, did a fantastic job up here as a commentator,
Insane.
and then he comes out here and pulls this off?
He's putting his money where his mouth is. He's proven his knowledge.
Absolutely. I am so excited to see the rest of the – I mean, like, one of the best things about preseason, right, is you get to get a great look at the new teams coming out. See all the new players. And we got a great look at Ongrono, but the rest of the players on this new team – I mean, I'm not even sure if we'll get to see the rest of them here. With only 2 stocks left from OWU, that's going to be really, really tight.
Hey, there are plenty of preseason matches left to go. So there's plenty of room to see all these awesome players, whether it be over on Twitch, over on Duffy's forehead, or on I got him every time, or down here at the arena. These lovely gents have put in the effort and time, and who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? Angoro could not come out with Terry again next week. If he's on stream, or he can come out with Terry again. Who knows? It is infamously. Come on, you can take your victory lap, Angoro. I see you crawling under.
He's
the
respect.
desk.
He's humble. If
humble.
anything, is the
God,
he doesn't want to walk.
There we go. Let's get some claps in the chat for Angoro.
But yeah, I think that just getting to see the Smash team really for the first time here on stream. I said it last week, said the exact same. I'm going to say it every single week. I love that we're finally getting to see these players on stream.
They deserve it. What is it? I think this is correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the second in the 2 weeks. We had 3 games live. This is the second one in the row that we've seen the first person take off 10 stocks.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And that's just game 3 of however many's left in the preseason. Like
you know what I think it is. I think the Smash Bros team are kind of like the final boss. They've been lurking there in the background this whole time. For the last few semesters, they've been there in the background. They've been going to locals and all that, but they haven't been here on stream. You know, there's been whispers. There's been hidden lore that there might be a Smash team that exists. Yeah, sure. There's not a single junior or senior on the Smash team?
These are.
What are they giving these kids?
Potential. That's what we're.
Online school lets you play live.
I guess that's true.
Fair enough.
That's the online school buff.
Yeah, it is. But all freshmen and sophomore?
Yeah.
You guys are lucky. You're gonna be seeing these people's faces around for a while.
Oh yeah. I mean, I mean, hopefully all these guys stay here for the whole time because they are making this team incredible right now.
This is, again, I'm so glad that these guys are able to finally have their debut, and then being like pretty much new to the college experience.
Yeah.
They are really starting off on the right foot, I would say.
Absolutely. I mean, seeing all the freshmen come in this year, playing on the teams and doing great is so awesome.
And not even that, just even all the new freshmen coming in, and even some older college people coming in and being able to be in the arena and see it for the first time.
Yeah.
The amount of was it the first opening week, the amount of time I heard people say, "Huh, I never knew this place existed," was a little mind blowing. But I also understand. I will admit, it isn't a little.
It's a
weird.
little tucked away.
It's a little tucked away. But it's like one of those exclusive clubs. Like if you know about it, you know about it.
It's a little under the radar, and that's what makes it cool, right? If you're watching this and you don't know where the esports arena is, back of the Green Center. Come check it out. Just walk all the way around the back. It's in a nice little self-contained room.
Nice little cozy room.
There's a nice little staircase that just goes straight up into it. It is such a tight little spot. It is so cool. You definitely got to check this out.
And it is honestly, it is a lot bigger on the inside than it looks from the outside. I mean, it just looks like a small little cube. You're thinking, not much. You come here, you see our grand production, our stage, our little practice back area.
You can fit a lot of gamers in here.
Yes, we can. Now, if we can get a pan through, like. Look at this. You even see it back up on the screen.
I promise the den back there isn't that dark. The lights are on over there. They're just not getting picked up that well.
Correct. Yes. It is right out there. Do not worry. It's just all the spotlighting.
Can we get a camera pan across that front camera there? I mean, it looks like a black screen now. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yes, we can.
But just show off the space a little bit. Get some of these people in here who don't know what's going on in here. see what's going on. I think the camera might be having some issues moving. It happens sometimes.
You know what? This is just a sneak preview of if you come down here.
If you want to see the remaining 20% of the SNHU esports arena, you got to come down here in person. The commentator desk, you got to put it together. The area between the commentator's desk and the computers, there we go. Hey, okay. Hey. Well, that's a spoiler. You shouldn't be looking right now.
Yeah, this is the arena. It's insane. I did not know the camera could go that far.
And there's a second floor in here. There's a spectator booth. Hold on, point the camera at me once again. Come on, over here. I got a point up here. Come on, up there. Up there, towards the camera, there is a spectator booth. I don't think you can see someone's arm up there. Yeah, there we go.
You see?
A cozy little seating area. It is so sick, especially if you want to come down here during when we've got these huge blocks. We've got like 4 or 5 games in a day. Just sit up there, plug your laptop in, start doing some work. Can you actually see it from?
I think we can.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, we can. Hey, yo, spectators, wave to the camera. Over there.
Most of the people are down here on the first floor.
Yeah, most people are down here, but still, it's great to see we have people up in the stands, rocking and representing. Camera's over there, gents. It's just look how lively it is. How do you not want to? How can you not be here? I understand it's a weekday. I understand people got classes, but come on, it's worth it.
What come here.
Come on, come on.
What's going on? Give us an update on the status of the game.
Looks like they're in lobby.
They're in lobby.
That's what it
looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all I know.
Okay. Well, we should be getting in any minute now. But for the time being, looking here at the SNHU arena or at the esports arena, we've got great space for events.
Yes.
But we've also, last semester, we ended off the semester with Granite State Grind.
Yeah,
and that was a big one. That was a big one we had in the top floor of the dining hall.
Correct.
In that big auditorium there. So definitely, keep your eyes open on Twitter for any more big events like that may or may not be happening somewhat soon, because we definitely want to get back in there and start getting stuff like that going again, because it was such a great turnout. The first Granite State Grind had so many cool people show up. So many
commentated during that for a little bit, and I played with us. It was really fun.
Yeah,
I didn't do great.
It was a really chill time. We had a lot of people new. I think they were pretty much brand new to the game.
Yeah, I think and I know it's all 55 people showed up. But anyway, Granite State Grind probably coming soon. But right now, we gotta watch this Lucas and Cloud game.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this. Lucas coming into a little bit of a wild card jack of all trades. We got to see a little bit last time, was able to defeat on Chrono, but did take a stock in the process. Could do a fantastic job actually zoning out NordVPN here, but now very high up. Both these players reaching a high percentage. Lucas tries to go in. They just can't hit each other at the moment. They're just trying to throw out his hitbox. But a fantastic stage spike. Not able to get the juggle off it, but a great forward there is going to send PD off of the stage. Get Thunder back up on board, doing a fantastic job recovering. I really like that jump up down air to get back on. Very, very aggressive play, but now
Both sides hit the
no
back air.
way. That killed?
Yeah.
He found that kill?
Yeah.
I thought for sure
Oh,
Jack
man,
was going to get that, and he's going to get it right here as he finds that. But, I mean, right now, SNHU, they are in the lead. If they keep up this momentum, they're going to be doing it fantastic.
Yeah, no, that Lucas back throw is pretty deadly. Does kill at a pretty high percent, but the Cloud was at I think like 110, 20ish. Now hitting 54 on last stock. Limit break up.
He's doing
See
such
what happens.
a great job at building up percentage. Blocks the
Nice
Omni
block.
Slash. That's huge. That's a huge resource that is gone. A heavy burden that has been lifted there. Don't want to have to deal with that early kill potential when you're in this situation where the only person only has one stock left. Could be an easy comeback if he's able to get a connect there on that Omni Slash. But now going in, I mean, Luke's doing a great job building up percentage. He's just got to get ready for the kill now. Got to be able to find this big hit that he really needs. Doing fantastic job pressuring the shield there. Able to hit him as soon as he comes out of it. 96% here.
He already used limit break.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there. I don't know if that was intentional.
No,
Oh.
the uppercut, but still, that's pretty safe with Lucas. The throw, the thunder chase.
Very, very
They get him
nicely
off
done.
the stage, and that will be the first game of the night. 7-0 Southern New Hampshire University.
Just
What
to close
a
it out
game.
right like that. I mean, that was just the nice little finish that we needed there. But that was the bow on top of the present.
Exactly.
What a perfect game to start.
I know. I'm honestly glad we got to see the Lucas. It was a little
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. That is definitely an underrepresented character.
agreed, but I also will agree that as someone who kind of plays Kaiji, Lucas has been a bit annoying. But
Yeah, oh well,
it's
yeah,
good.
of
Yeah,
course he is. And no, now that we're up here, we're like, what a great
What a
underrepresented character.
yeah.
And then we actually play the game, and we're like, this character sucks.
Eh,
Why does anyone play
But
this character?
To be fair, I'm not at the high level that,
Oh, yeah.
that these amazing players are.
I definitely couldn't deal with that though. That was
I can't either.
yeah, that was rough. That
Play
was
Little Mac.
that was just a great showing from SNHU right there. I mean, closing this game out. This was a pretty long set as well, just tearing through it all the way.
Yeah.
So
this was a great opening game for tonight.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's,
So-
we have another one, about 15 minutes.
Another game in 15 minutes, so we are going to take a quick break, a little intermission while we get ready for our next game coming up. It's going to be coming up at the top of the hour, so 8 p.m., 15 minutes. Be there. Until then, make some dinner or something, run to the D Hall, grab some grub, get back just in time to watch SNHU versus Southwestern Oklahoma State.
Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back to the
What's up?
SNHU Esports Arena.
Esports.
Got some more Smash Bros coming up for you. Just
Game
came.
2.
That first game was crazy.
That was insane.
yeah.
On Gorno's Terry took 10 lives off of Ohio, and then coming up with the Lucas to finish things off.
It was crazy, but now we're looking at a different team. We're looking at
Completely different?
the other roster for our Smash Bros team. So
Hey, listen,
this
everyone's
is
got to shine. Everyone's got
total-
to shine.
Oh yeah, a total opposite side of the coin. I'm sad we didn't get to see more of the players from our first team there because there was just it was brutal. It was rough. But you know they took the game in a very, very dominant fashion. So hopefully we get to see the exact same thing come out here. We are ready.
Go.
They're flashing me the thumbs up. I'm ready. I'm
excited.
I am so excited.
You first. Terry
Another
versus
Terry up
Falco.
against the Falco. SNHU rep in the Falco. Going to be Southwestern Oklahoma bringing out the Terry. We just saw a very, very scary Terry.
See this very compare. And last week, first game, we did see SNHU's Falco. We'll see the same stuff we pulled out.
Yeah, this Falco has been just does a great job of controlling a lot of space. Like once they're actually able to establish a presence in space, having a little bit of a tough time doing that right now though. This Terry is just thrashing around Flame Scion, doing a great job at controlling space while Crust finally getting some momentum here, starting to get some damage up, starting to get some combos out here. Fantastic. That puts a little bit of extra damage there.
Stage spikes coming out from our Falco.
They're going to trade right back and forth there. Very, very nice punish there. Goes up almost off the top there, but not quite. Go meter is active. But, oh, the back air there is going to send him off. And right now, Flameson is so high. That's going to be able to just takes him out right there, just like that. Back to 0-0. Both sides have taken one stock. Back to neutral here, but Crust is going to quickly go ahead and start to build up some damage.
You see that both players are slowly reading the other and adapting. That's what we love to see out here in these crew battle games. The adaptability, being able to change up styles when Skimmer coming out.
Absolutely. You can see these guys learning and changing their play style around each other in real time here. Seeing that's an issue for us starting to really control a lot of space here. Forcing him up onto these platforms is so huge. Any character can take advantage off of that. Very nice shine there to be able to reflect that. Yeah, that's going to do great at actually stopping Terry from sending those out to try and gain screen space. Trying to take it by force. A lot of hits into the shield there. Not going to be able to get the punish, but back to kind of even footing here. Crust is going to go off stage, though. He's able to recover just in time. Goes back up. Clears out that up tilt. Very nicely done. Up tilt. Going to miss the follow-up, though. It's a lot of percentage from both sides here. And the go from Terry could be one bad power geyser away. Something really terrible happening. These geysers are coming out, but they aren't landing. The scary thing is that he can just throw those out almost off the top, but just barely not enough, and he can't follow up to get that next hit that he needs. Flame Scion is building up even more percentage, but Crust's going to be able to get the punish.
Huge block on that power geyser.
His shield's running out, though. He doesn't have much block left in him. Very close to going off the top here. This is a high damage
Kill.
high damage stock there, but finally Flame Sound's going to go off the edge, going to try and press this advantage while he's got it. Crust at 130%. It's going to be a scary spike coming out, but already starting to build up even more damage. Look at these combos coming out, getting him up to 38% already. If he can keep this up, keep up this momentum, he does not want to lose any more stocks. Each of these is worth so much. Fantastically done. Brings him up to 70%.
You see here that both, you can see them learn. You see them both learning in real time. Given the Terry,
That's so
of the
deep.
kill, and
He can't
He killed.
recover.
he gets the kill. That was a really good first game.
Yeah, Crust fantastically played that. Went in. I like just being able to have the confidence to go in for that offstage play there. You know, Terry, if he's just a little bit too low, he can have a little bit of a tough time
Yeah.
recovering. He's got really great horizontal recovery, but if he's under the stage, he's in a real tough spot. Falco doesn't have that problem at all, though. He's able to get back up there just like that.
Yeah,
So
he's
he's
got
able
that.
to.
He's got that verticality, horizontal movement. He's got coverage and even great ways to zone. Like you saw the blaster coming out, being able to cancel out Terry's neutral B of the wave, just preventing him from taking space, and then the shimmer being able to reflect it back if need be, or even just getting a casual stun off so he can get counter hit. And I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, it was looking rough for Cross. It
Absolutely.
was looking really rough, but
Yeah.
he pulled it back. I think ended up with still kept two of his stocks, and ended at 130%. So he's there. He's a bit sad. We're ready. I think we're ready to see what's next. Who do you think we're gonna see next?
I don't know actually. I mean, we're gonna see Crust again. He's
Yeah,
gonna stay in.
obviously,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
got
staying in
Crust.
there. We're gonna see more of this Falco, which is
who's
what I
going
want
up
to see.
against?
I don't know. That's the thing.
That's
This is scary. This is a complete wild card here.
It's exciting.
Wait, let me reach out across over here, Mr. Kresnik.
Mr. Bobby
Mr.
Boy.
Kresnik.
I'm sorry. Hello. What's up?
Hi. Who are we looking at for this team we're
They
going
did
up
not
against?
send me the
Southwestern
roster.
Oklahoma. Oh, so we don't know. This is
No,
completely
it's gonna be blind. I know that
All
the
right.
person that's playing is named Balter.
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 Like Walter, but with the word ball instead of WAL.
Okay.
I was thinking
So-
Balder, like Baldur's Gate.
No, not Baldur's Gate. Like Balter White.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Eh,
Well,
it's close
it's going to be completely random. We don't know what we're going to get.
Okay, what do you think? What are you predicting?
What I can tell you what I hope.
What do you hope?
Pichu. I hope for Pichu. Now that I've heard it.
I'm kind of hoping for a Captain Falcon though. But like, I would be down to see a Pichu.
We had a Captain Falcon on last week, and
did.
it was great. That's such a flashy character. Always
is
love seeing
very
him.
flashy.
But it is one of those characters that you don't see a ton. Kind
Oh my
of
God,
at
it's a
this level.
Pikachu.
Oh, that's not a Pikachu.
Oh my God!
Hold on.
I swear I know my Pokemon.
Wake up! Wake up!
Sorry, it's too early. Too early. Pichu coming out.
Walter coming out representing Southwestern Oklahoma. Once again, Crust staying in, diving to his death, dropping off this first stock that he needs to get rid of here.
Hey, what? Anyway,
Trying to control some space right now. This Peach is going to be looking to play some very, very heavy rush down here, but I mean, Crust is already starting to get ahead. Peach is very, very lightweight, so you got to be very, very worried about Crust getting these combos off, getting up a ton of damage, and just getting a ton of knockback at very low percentages.
yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but don't some of Pichu's moves actually damage themselves?
Yes, so they're going to be building up percentage on themselves passively, so Crust can kind of play back, he can play more safe, he can just play to kind of harass, and Balter's going to have a tough time actually approaching without committing too much here, and we're seeing Crust just run away, right? I mean, if Balter wants to try and get in here on this Falco, they've got to use moves that's going to, make their percentage go up, and now already we're in this tough situation where Crust gets one good hit, that's a stock already gone.
Great stuff by Crush. Having that team able to damage themselves, they're only really kind of closing gap moves is that electro ball. Just reflecting it back, getting an
Down to close killed. That was crazy, just going off just like that. That's Pichu is so light. You gotta be so scared of being able or being able to just go off and get taken out that quickly, but it's going to be able to even things up right away. I guess I shouldn't say even things up. Crust is down a stock from this last game, so on his last stock right now, Balter is already, barely taking any more damage here. Has a lot of, if you're able to get some combos going, Pichu can really rack up damage very, very quickly, and you have to be scared of that.
Yeah, this speed is slow. I see the gears slowly turning on both sides. But most of these speeds are trying to be able to counter Crust and Falco. There's still a lot of this game left to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Crust is not high damage at all. Balter here being built up. Crust just is playing so fast. Poking away at Balter here, who's not going to be able, barely not a, very,
I thought that was kill there.
yeah, that's a lot of stall that Pichu can do right there on the edge. I thought Crust was going to get in, but unfortunately not able to actually punish that huge stall right there on the wall. Especially on a map like this, when you've got to deal with those vertical walls. Balter goes off the top. We're now down 1-1. Crust taking some damage already, but he's going to be able to quickly build that up if he tries to play such a secure area on the stage right now. At 170%, if Pichu gets a good hit here, it's rough. Good grab punish there, not able to get the follow-up.
Yeah, all that Pichu's got to do is just hit that one good up throw, and with the down stretch of Thunder, and that's the last dog. And or that works too.
That was insane at timing to hit him as he comes up from the ledge. Very, very nicely done. That's a scary Pichu, right? Pichu, you got to worry about just being so fast, being able to get on you and just build up damage crazy fast. It's something Pichu's so good at. And while they do hurt themselves, they do pay for it a lot.
Yeah, they do. But that was a really good plays by Pichu. Definitely saw the adaptability that comes with playing this game at such a high level. And I know you do this on purpose. But anyway, ignoring Duffy aside,
I didn't even notice him.
fair enough. He's just part of the He's just part of the Duffy. He's part of it. But anyway, really good plays from both sides. Saw the adaptability coming out on both sides. That is probably the word you'll hear me say the most tonight is the adaptability that both of these teams are going to pull out.
I mean, that's what fighting games are about.
Exactly.
If you are the one who adapts slower, you lose.
Exactly.
And that's just the way it is. The player who's the most consistent, player who's able to really just get the first foot forward and continue to outpace their opponent is going to beat them. And that's the name of the game right there.
Absolutely.
Can you get the reads? Can you get the downloads before the other person does the exact same thing to you?
Exactly. Now, again, we're going to do this every round now. What are your predictions?
So I can tell you what I hope.
I swear.
I can tell you what I hope. All right. And I'm a big Roy fan. I got to be honest.
You know what? Yeah, Roy's
I think Roy's pretty cool.
I'm gonna
He's
back
got
up on
some
that.
very, very cool combos, and he just looks flashy.
Flashy
He's
flames.
he's my favorite sortie, personally. I know a lot of people. Martha's like the classic.
No,
right?
no, I agree. I'll agree with you. I'm an Ike Roy kind of sortie player. Honestly, little hero, but that's beside the point.
Hey, I like that. I like that. That's if we saw a hero pop up here, I'd be.
It would
popping
make
off.
my night. That would make my night. Seeing a hero, seeing a little Mac, and just seeing any wacky waving arm flailing stuff that comes up.
It's going to be Cloud versus Pichu. We're going to have the Cloud coming up here from SNHU. I do like that every single match you were like, I want to see Little Mac. I want to see Little Mac. Because the one time it happens, you're going to scream. You're going to actually pop off so hard. And every time, this is a bit. It's going to be like a recurring bit. You're like, oh, please, Little Mac. I'm going to be like, it's never going to happen. Byleth versus Pichu.
You know what?
Had some counterintelligence there, running operations against us, trying to make us look bad up
But
here.
hey, you were in the correct realm of picking Roy. We are going to be able to see a Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, we got an anime sword fighter up here, so already perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
Byleth is one of those characters that's a very technical character.
Yes, very technical, very versatile, with not only having a sword, but also an axe, spear, whip, bow. They got everything.
Yeah, very, very versatile moveset, a lot of different options to work with. That up B, huge kill move. If you're able to hit the grapple onto someone, it can kill surprisingly early, but it is a very finicky move, and that's a huge part of the skill cap for Byleth, is learning exactly how to use that move, because it is kind of the single thing that holds your kit together in a really, really cohesive way, and sometimes it fights you.
I'm also interested to see that Violet's down special gives them extreme super armor.
Yeah.
Significant damage, but it's very predictable.
I think in this matchup in particular, that super armor isn't going to be too effective. Speed is going to have a ton of hits that come out really, really fast. So, if they fall into the bait of using that, then that could be a little bit unfortunate. But Rotten, excuse me. All right, we're seeing this just come out right now. That was so fast. Yeah, I mean, he's down 2 stocks. He's got to start playing fast. Got to start playing quick. Got to start taking stocks as fast as possible. Got to make this 1 stock he has left be as worth as much as it possibly can. And seems like he's got the reads going out right here. Doing a fantastic job of just running circles here around Rotten, but having a tough time actually securing this kind of ledge position that he had him in just a little bit ago. Rotten just kind of taking up the middle of the stage here, able to get a nice up throw, throws him up onto the stage, gets a good hit on the ledge, forcing him into this disadvantage. Hits him with the bow as well. He's going to be able to recover. Gets back up. Throw sends him back off the edge. Rotten having a tough time scaring himself back on board. The roll into that. That's 2 stocks already from Balter. He's at 100%. Pichu will die if he's hit by a breeze right now. He just needs to find 1 big hit to end this out before Balter just continues to tear through.
This Pichu is insane. The recovery off it.
Excuse me?
It was a little bit misinput. It's all right.
Sure. Yeah. It. You know, it happens. It happens to everyone.
It happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us.
It does happen.
And it's a tough thing to see. It's tragic, but it happens. That's reality.
Yeah.
Is sometimes you just fall off the stage and you don't hit a button.
Sometimes you electro ball sometimes you accidentally hit electro ball when you're trying to hit quick attack and you just end up dying for it, whiting out.
I mean, especially on a character like Pichu, where you just have to play so fast, you have to play so aggressive. It's easy to miss input sometimes.
Yes, exactly. I mean, last week we saw a Sonic that was really that played extremely fast, going just rapid fire, like boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's fight. And I think the match had to like restart because the stocks weren't reset, and then they might have had a few Pichu moments, but I could be mistaken.
I mean,
could be wrong.
a big thing I'm taking out of that match right there is that it's a scary situation for SNHU coming forward here. Rotten had a really tough time actually breaking through that. He's got one stock left going into this next game, and if this next player comes out and they're really strong, they could just go right through. I mean, he's just got right now. Rotten's got to just try and take one stock off the next guy, right?
Yeah.
Which could be
it.
hard. He's got to get the momentum lead immediately and just keep going forward. Almost tripped walking backwards off the camera.
These Smash players, they're a riot sometimes.
I think that's what happened to the Pichu right there.
Maybe.
I think
that's a good representation of what happened to Pichu right there. But, anyway, yeah, can't mess with production. But anyways, I digress.
Do you?
Yeah, it's that time. What do you think? What are your predictions?
Like I said, Roy, but I think I kind of want to see a little Mac.
You know what?
I
don't want to see a little Mac.
Really? You're lying.
There's a little Mac on the screen. It's insane.
You're lying, and I'm lying. All right. I actually wanted to see Incineroar, really. So I knew this was going to happen, if anything.
Going to the future.
Yeah, I
Use that future sight.
use my Monado vision.
That's what it is.
But so this is a little bit scary here because Incineroar can quickly build up percentage. He can quickly find these kill moves. I mean, he's a little bit, not the first character to think up here, but that's a lot of damage that comes out right away. Byleth's combos hurt so hard.
76, 80 off ramps. This is insane.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to deal with right off the bat. Now at 104%, just one good hit here from Rotten is going to take a stock immediately, and he's doing a fantastic job on the punish there, but a good counter comes out to get that damage.
Yeah, Rotten's got to be careful. That Incineroar is powered up. When Sin does get a successful counter, not only does he knock back the enemy, but he also the ice ball too soon.
Just a little bit off the timing there. He's going to be able to get back up on the ledge, start to try and get some percentage back up here on Rotten. Has to get off that platform ASAP. That counter is not going to connect. Just at the perfect distance where it's not to go through, and another counter.
This is just getting counter after counter after counter. Each one of this next move that he uses, throws out, just that much more powerful.
This is so tough. The Lariat's going to come through. That did so much, and that's going to close it out right there.
That is the power of a counter buffed Incineroar.
Yeah.
And a perfect time count. Time clothesline at that.
If you only have to take one stock in your game, Incineroar is such a scary way to do it.
Exactly.
Because if he finds just those counters right away, boom, you're dead at 60. Right, that's what we just saw right there. You're dead at 60 from mid stage.
Yeah, I think you're right because I remember the final numbers was like 120, 121 for the zoom in kill, but I definitely
that thing hurts. That thing stings a little bit.
It's like a truck.
You got to worry out about that. And this Incineroar being able to hit those counters was so huge. Just armoring through all of those moves was such a huge momentum steal in there for it. I mean, we saw the Byleth coming through, Rotten getting just a ton of damage right off the bat and continuing to just apply constant pressure with the huge hitboxes, the axe, the bow, everything coming out to just get these combos, get almost to like 120% right away, almost in the first minute and a half, right?
Yeah, that Byleth started out strong too, getting a nice
struggled to finish it out.
Yeah, had a nice 80% off rip, and then getting to pretty much kill range, but just unfortunately could not execute it.
Yeah, it was a tough situation. It was close. It was close for sure. I mean, at that point, that is just trying to push it as far as you can. And when you only have one stock
Yeah.
left, there's only so much you can do. But in a situation like that, still,
It's shooby
still very
how
tough.
it's shooby dooba.
I couldn't have said it better myself, frankly.
All right. So who do we got? All right. I remember this now. Who do we have coming out on the side of SNHU?
So I don't
your
know.
vision.
It's coming
You
up
don't know?
blank. It's coming up blank. There's a mysterious player in the works here right now.
There is. Ooh.
I don't know who's up next, and that's the scary part. We're flying blind into this.
No, this ain't a scary thing. This is an exhilarate. This is something exhilarating. We got a full-on wild card coming out. We
Yeah,
don't
when
know.
this loading screen pops up, it's gonna be like a jump scare.
Exactly.
Like you don't know who's gonna pop up.
It's
Someone's knocking on your door right now, and you gotta answer it and figure out who it is.
someone's gonna be happy. Many people.
Do you
are gonna
know
be
who it
sad.
is?
No. I'll be honest. I was trying to figure out who was playing next, but it's gonna be Mario.
Okay, Mario's up next.
Mario. It
I-
is
I
classic.
I'm excited to see some Mario.
I am
Good
too.
fundamentals character, just an all-around, well-rounded, solid jack of all trades character. You can't get worse
Jack
than
of all
that.
trades. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this Mario plays out. I remember first time he was on stream. I can't remember. That was last week. Did pretty good.
Did pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good. And now this is a whole new ballpark. Do you think we're gonna still see the Incineroar? I think we are gonna still see the Incineroar.
I have a feeling we'll see
Yeah, I
the
got a
instant.
gut feeling too.
Something just tells me that we're gonna see him here, but I mean they're both running in at full stocks at the moment. It's gonna be Steven from SNHU representing Mario. Got his white duds on, already taken on a lot of damage. Fantastic there to come on up, get that combo damage going through. A counter comes through. Buffed Incineroar. It's just so scary, like we've seen.
106 already.
Yeah, this is tough. If he hits that Lariat, it is pretty much over here. But Mario is such a big combo character. He's got so much control over his movement here. Always a good button for him to hit. He's going to be able to get on the ledge. Very easily recover. Get back here and actually start to pressure Incineroar off the ledge himself. No way.
Cross chop kill.
That did. And that, I mean, I wasn't expecting that angle to really come through that. I thought maybe he'd grab onto the ledge before he actually
Yeah,
hit.
I didn't expect
Steven
to kill
there.
I did expect it to kill at that percentage, but I didn't expect that angle to kill.
Yeah, that was a very well played
Those
maneuver
line
there
coming
from
out.
Fire Guard.
Hit him at 125. Mario pressure at a shot. Cross chop not being able to get any
And
damage.
you get such a huge punish off
You
that
do.
if you do block it. Where Fire Guardian here, he can't afford to be throwing these out when he is this high up here. And he's actually just running right and gets the grab into the back throw. Doesn't kill Flood, not able to connect. Cross shot coming through. He met with a fireball as soon as he hits the ground, but he's getting so much damage in on Steven right now.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Being able to play his distance, trying to bait out those counters, bait out this cross shot. Bolting really high percentage. Kills off the top.
There we go.
Spin.
That's what he needs, but I mean he's got to get a lot of momentum back here, Steven, if he wants to try and make this up. He's got about 80, actually just continuing to build up. Got about 50% to work, but 30%. That was so much damage, and the Flood coming through the cross chop. Not going to meet the ground there. It's a better situation for him. He's able to flip him around. He's still able to recover, get back in time, but he's not
still kill.
ready for the side smash to come out. Sends him off the side, and Steven is now taking the lead. That was a huge.
That was a huge turnaround by Steven. Instant. Sitting at one shot. It's still fresh. Counter comes off. Let's get spell death for Steven.
Yeah, if this grab comes through, if he's not ready for it, that is just going to kill him outright here. But he's already got him off the ledge, trying to go in. Gonna be able to cross count back onto the stage, but
Lariat.
yeah, the Lariat coming through is going to send him off. Steven still with a huge advantage, has Fire Guardian already at 90%. So hoping to see it for himself. That counter will go through the. Didn't time it quite right there.
I wonder if that was planned. Oh, the forward smash.
It's so
Steven.
fast, that side smash, and it's so deadly. Just pops up out of nowhere.
Mario looking dapper as he takes 3 stocks out from Oklahoma while still standing with 1 left.
Yeah, I mean that. I think that was just kind of a great showing as to why Mario is so solid. We saw, just huge fundamentals there. Great combo character, able to just rack up a ton of damage so fast. And if you're like Incineroar, when you're in that situation, what are your options? You know, Lariat, if they block it, I take a ton of damage, right? And then, or you just try and counter it.
Yeah.
And he did get some great counters off there, but unfortunately wasn't able to find any huge any huge clotheslines there to actually benefit and capitalize off of the powered up counter that he got.
Yeah, I know Incineroar is a very committal character. Hello, Chris.
Hey,
Hey,
last is Joker.
last is Joker.
Joker.
Okay.
Ooh, we got some DLC fighters out tonight.
I'm excited to see Joker. Joker is such a hard character. You know,
Yeah.
you okay? You looked at me like weird like that, but also
I'm
like
sorry, I just see to me, Joker just seems very common because
Joker-
he is one of those high-tier characters that you will see
is.
at almost any tournament you go to.
But also,
you're
there's
looking-
like 3 good Joker players in America, right? Like, there's so many
3 is-
Jokers
yeah.
that just don't make it to like top 8s of these tournaments or anything. You know, you rarely ever see anyone who's actually makes it up to top 8 with Joker. But when someone does make top 8 with Joker, it is strong.
It's a sight to see.
Yes.
It's like seeing a Little Mac in top 3.
I don't think so. I don't think it's
an
much
effort.
like that at all.
This
No,
is
you're
good.
right. It's like when you see Little Mac in top 8 all the time.
Yeah, all the time. No. It's not all the time he's in top 8, but like when he's up there,
Oh,
it's a
he is
sight.
crazy.
It's a sight. You gotta be like, how do you do that? How do you get up there?
It's true. That's the most impressive
That-
part.
yeah.
Is that he's there in the first place.
Exactly, and like you said, only a small handful of really good Jokers. How good do you think this Joker is gonna be? I know it's kind of like weird to say, but like, what do you think we're gonna see from this Joker? The
So-
usual bread and butter combo. How much Arsene?
So Joker is able to throw out just a lot of stuff on the screen, right? It just like, harass you from a distance with his gun, throw out the AHA, it's PK fire basically. It just boom takes a bunch of space on the stage. Then Arsene shows up, he kind of plays back, just baits you out, tries to whiff punish you until Arsene comes out and then he actually goes for the kill. But there's a lot of little things in his kit that are very hard to consistently pull off. And if you're up against someone, I mean, he's going to be playing into Mario here. Mario gets on him, he's going to have a real tough time. He can try and do Rebel's Guard, build up some percentage, but if he doesn't have Arsene, that's not a counter. It's just armor.
Yeah,
and
he still does take percentage off of getting hit, just at a reduced rate.
And
So
he's just sitting there tanking hits. There's nothing Mario really wants more than just to grab you and back throw you, right?
exactly, or just to keep you there and just hit you with his jab, and then you drop your guard, spin you around, do the old Steven 1-2 combo, and then next thing you know, with a Rebels guarding Joker, you're at like what, 80%? 90?
Yeah.
Maybe a little less, but who knows?
It's going to come down to how well he can really capitalize off of these windows he's going to get with Arsene, right? I mean, that's obvious. That is
Exactly.
how Joker works, right? In the most basic possible terms here. But those windows that he gets are so tough to actually find huge value out of, which, for Steven, who's just going to be able to really, really run up and just be all over him the entire time, he's going to, if he's able to be consistent with his offense, he's going to be able to really just pressure him no matter whether or not he has Arsene.
And one thing we gotta remember is that Steven's got 1 life.
Yes.
He's only got 1 life against Joker's 3.
It's going to be an uphill battle for him.
It's an uphill battle, but who knows? Nice combos coming out from Steven here. That 1-2 Mario combo.
I mean, close to Arsene already. Close to tearing off the mats, but he's 60% Steven. If he's able to just stay in there, it's gonna be very big. Arsene coming out now. A little bit of a window here for Draco to actually apply some serious pressure here, but he's off the stage. He's spending a lot of time actually trying to recover, trying to get stage presence here. Whereas Arsene, when he pops out, you really want to already be in an advantageous position.
Yeah, Steven's before Arsene came out, Steven did a great job of racking up that damage and being able to keep his distance. Arsene going back. Joker hitting at 91%, Steven at 75. Will we see a non-Arsene kill? Or
Could
will
be
Steven
tough.
take it?
Yeah, Steven's already got him pressured off the ledge. That grappling is going to allow him to hang down there for a little bit. Can't really pressure him while he's hanging off the edge. That was scary. Flies up onto the ledge, doesn't grab onto it. Will come up this time. Actually be able to play the ledge properly here, but he's already at 100% at the moment. Draco is 120, but he is just continuing. I mean, he's got 3 lives to work with here. Really, for SNHU, Steven just wants to find this stock and support his next teammate who's going to be coming up after him.
Yeah, Steven can just get at least 1 stock off, or be able to reveal the Joker's card. Ooh.
Oh, kill! Barely staying alive there, just in the top corner of the screen. Now blocking here. I mean, we're kind of in a stalemate right now. Neither player really wants to make a big move here. Draco absolutely does not want to lose any stocks in this round. He's going to have a huge disadvantage in the next one. And Steven wants to get as much extra credit as he can. That's going to send him off. That's all he needed to make this round worth it. He's going to go off immediately after that. Big Draco.
You can see he's like worth it. You can see Steven being confident in his plays, not really too bummed at at only having 1 stock and only taking 1 stock, but he knows he plays his part. And he played his part well, and I salute it.
Yeah, that's all he had to do right there. Is just we're down to the final matchup right now. 3 stocks or 2 stocks versus 3 stocks. So this is already SNHU are coming to this with a big advantage. They've got 1 whole stock in the last match of the. I love seeing people start to walk towards the camera and then be like, it happens every time.
It's always a riot here. We have a little fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. But so this is going to be a tough situation for Southwestern Oklahoma. They're going to have to play really, really good in this final fight. And Draco seemed like he was really good at playing from a position where he needs to actually play safe. Hey, what's up?
What's up? It's
Bowser.
Bowser.
Okay, we got Bowser versus Joker coming. This is our final match of the night. This is the anchor coming out.
We got
for
Senator
SNHU.
Armstrong. I mean Bowser coming out here against Joker.
Yeah.
With already down 1 stock. This is going to be a
You know what I'm
great
thinking
game.
is that I can't think of a better situation for Bowser to be in than starting the game 1 stock up.
Exactly.
Because he can just go for just grab you, whoop, off the ledge. Does that twice, he wins the game. Doesn't have to worry about taking a stock in the first place. And that's something that's kind of scary. The thing
very
is,
scary. Seeing a Bowser having that opportunity or that accessibility to just take you off, be like, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me, and just pull you off the stage while barely getting any repercussions off of it.
It's scary.
Scary.
And going for Joker here, he does have a lot of mobility.
Yes,
to
he
work
does.
with. Which is going to be the big thing for him. He's just going to want to try and zone out Bowser until he can take a stock. If he's able to even these stocks up, I think Joker takes this. Honestly, I think this is a tough matchup for Bowser.
I somewhat, and I'm gonna take the other stand on it. I think Bowser is in a pretty good scenario because the biggest thing to worry about with Joker is not only that down special, not only the Rebel Guard, but also after it hits a high percentage, it will damage you back.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's if you get Arsene or if you get Arsene.
If you have Arsene, it becomes a counter.
Yeah, but then if you use Arsene, it is not only a counter, but it is also reflect. Yes, Bowser does not really have any
The fire
projectile.
breath, if you want to go there. Yeah,
if you want to count it. But those are the only things that I honestly think Bowser really has to worry about because he has that tough armor. So he's very hard to stagger and move around. So juggling could be a problem for this Joker. 2 command grabs coming out from Bowser. He's going to get through those counters or shields.
I actually think the exact opposite. I think that Bowser, he's so big, he's heavy, right? I think he's going to be comboed for Joker. If Joker's able to get the first foot forward here, which already he is, got 32% just off of that, I think it's going to be a real tough time for him. But, like I said, if Bowser is able to get him close to the edge, if he finds this grab, he's just going to be able to just send it through. And that's going to be very, very scary.
And don't forget, the name of the game is adaptability.
Yes.
Bowser has, with the extra stock that Bowser has, there's so much room coming out for them to be able to beat this Joker and find a way to beat it.
Yes. And I mean, it's worth noting here, like Bowser, he's absolutely going to be able to find these kills without cheesing out these grabs, right? Insignia is number 4 in New Hampshire, right? He is the 4th best player in New Hampshire. So while this is an option for him, he's definitely very aware of it. He knows Bowser's other good options here, and Draco, while he could find some opportunities here. It is, I think this matchup goes in the favor of Joker, but Insignia here is playing at such a good position.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that. Insignia already bringing Draco to 84%. Arsene, Insignia is getting up there. However, so is Joker.
Yeah, going for the 2-frame there, not going to be able to hit it. Just pop this gun up, grappling hook, holding him on the ledge there. Missed the 2-frame once again, just trying to keep the pressure up. But when Insignia, he's so high up, this rage is going to be so powerful to grab. But once again, not going to kill him, but will send him pretty far. Hits it, hit through, hits him right at the end of his invulnerability. That's perfect timing right there. Closes out the game, taking it for SNHU once again. This was a very, very close set here.
This was not only a nail but I was on the edge of my seat. So many great plays from both sides. And I'm excited to see more of this next week.
Absolutely, right? That's my favorite part here is just getting to follow these teams throughout the preseason, right?
Oh,
because
it's going to be
it's so
amazing.
much fun. It's so much fun to get to see these teams grow. See, these teams that we're going against in the preseason, take notes here. Because if we go up against these teams again, that's the storyline.
Yes.
That's the storyline that's developing here. So this is a big, big thing that's kind of developing here, which is super, super exciting.
Yes, and as we keep saying, these past 4 games, 2 weeks, these past 4 games have been an outstanding way to show off what our Smash teams are and what they can do.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that we get to showcase these players here on stream.
And he may be running the camera a lot. He may be doing it to bother me. He may not be. But I will say, Duffy, you got a great team coming up. You got a lot of potential in this season.
I think that, it's easy to underrate the coach, how important they are. The coach is the one who is really managing the sort of talent here on these teams, is kind of getting them to work together, getting the right mindset, keep them from, getting tilted, because I don't know if you've seen some of these other teams. You look at the league teams, look at the Valorant teams, these players,
the Overwatch team.
These players, if they didn't have their coach, if they didn't have their rock, they would be flaming in chat. But the coach is there. It's such a good, having a good coach is so essential.
It's a good glue. It's
yes,
a glue
absolutely.
that bonds the team together.
Yeah.
Good coach.
That's the best way to put it, I think, is just being able to do. I mean, even in Smash Bros, where, each player is kind of an individual player, they don't have to worry about team play too much. It still matters. It's still important. You still need.
I honestly think team play does matter, because as we saw with Steven, he went into his last round with 1 stock, able to get 1 stock off, and he was like, you know what? I'm good. I did my job.
Yeah. He completed his objective there. He got things set up for his team. That was exactly what he needed to do. Yeah, and though there is still team play, even stuff like this, crew battles, they still have that element there. It's a little bit more.
Pace.
Exactly. It's like a relay race,
Exactly.
essentially. It's actually very similar in the way that you're kind of formatted. You want to be able to try and get ahead as quickly as possible. But that's going to be final game for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the people who came out here into the arena. Thank you for the players for putting on such a good show.
Game.
That was an incredible night. But yeah, that's going to be all for us. If you want to check out more, you can check out our Twitter at SNHU Esports. We'll have all sorts of clips from our game, not only tonight, games every night. We'll have clips from them there, so go check those out. Go share those for sure, because those are always the best moments of these streams. You get to catch all the pop-offs there in one place, as well as get all the information on upcoming matches, upcoming events, anything like that. It's all going to be there, and you can also find it on our community Discord at discord.gg/SNHU Esports. Everything I just applied there, or everything I just said there for the Twitter, you'll also see it there. So definitely go check it out, as well as just getting to talk to and hang out with everyone else in the community. Should definitely be a lot of stuff going on there in this semester. But that's all for us tonight. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with League of Legends at
6 o'clock.
6.